We are proud of what we're like. We are proud of what we're good at. We are proud of who we are.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. As usual, I did some hunting today, grabbed some new clips, and I have a whole bunch of highly educated liberal winners that I must share with you guys once again. I have a whole bunch of clips here, not sure which ones I'm going to use, so I'm just going to record on all of them and we'll just go from there. So, without wasting any more time, let's get into it.
Good morning and fuck you, MAGA. Fuck you. I hate you all. I fucking hate you guys. You are the biggest embarrassment in this fucking country. Other countries are laughing at us, except for the ones who are dying because of us. Because of you. I fucking hate you, MAGA. I fucking hate you so much. You are hateful. You are uneducated. Unless you're rich and racist. But the bottom line is, you maggots are exactly that. You are maggots.
Coming up the middle, free safety, gotta get it go.
Steps up, shake and bake, jumps over the defender.
It's so annoying how white people think that they could just take up so much fucking space. Whether that be on the sidewalk, on the train, when there's a crowded train, they'll leave their backpacks on, like, bitches leave their bags on their shoulder. You see as mad people on the train, like, you'll be in Starbucks, for example, and then they all gathered around in a fucking circle in the middle of the fucking floor, like, bitch, can you move? Like, I don't understand. Like, the world is not revolved around them, so it's like...
This is the best counter you can throw from long range. She's taller with longer reach, so when she attacks, I step way back. Now, it looks like I'm out of her range, but I can
Okay, white people. I'm white, you're white. We need to shut up and listen to people of color. However they're grieving, whatever they're going through, we don't know what they're doing, so we need to shut up and listen. That's not the nicest way to ask, but that's okay. That's part of the point. It's time for us to check our privilege and not expect everyone to be nice to us all the time. It's time to just shut up and listen.
Ain't nobody on the fucking left melting down. Shut your bitch ass up.
Every man for himself.
He just got fucking rear-ended. Someone fucking rear-ended me in their fucking cars. They broke the fucking window. The back window is broken. My car is broken. My Mazda. They fucking ripped my Mazda.
This is a message to all MAGA women. I want you to know that no matter how much you decide to hate on feminists, your husband will be in our DMs and he will be asking us to step on him because he has a fantasy of a powerful woman dominating him. When I say I get hundreds of messages like this each week, I am not exaggerating. Some of them are willing to pay very well for me to insult them or to blue pill them, which is totally fine. Everyone has their own preferences, but when they're married to you and you hate me, just know what he's doing. A lot of strong, masculine provider men don't even want that title because then sexually, they don't want to be in charge anymore. They're tired. That other role doesn't come naturally to them. And that should show you how much of the patriarchy is harmful. They don't even want to be playing this role of your devout husband who is super masculine and macho all the time. They just want to be able to let loose. And they see feminists as a safe space to do that while ironically demeaning us online. It's because they know they're not supposed to like it and yet they are attracted to us because of the power we hold in our lives. Don't trust your MAGA husband.
Okay, where to even start here? You know, let me give you guys an example. You can take an average looking woman, but she's got a good spirit, a good soul. She's a good person. It makes her physically even much more attractive. I don't know about you guys, but in the past, there has been people that I wouldn't be attracted to at first, but once I got to know them, they became more physically attractive to me. And it works the opposite way as well. You can find a female who looks incredible, but after you get to know her a little bit, she just ain't that good looking no more because her character destroys her. So when it comes to you feminists out there that are not one of those extremely attractive ones, like this young lady here, she's a little bit plain, she's a little bit average looking, she's even got a few bumps and spots on her face, yet she's speaking to, in her mind, she's speaking to MAGA women as if she's leaps and bounds on top of them. And this is just not the case here. There's no way, and she knows it as well, she's getting in front of a camera and intentionally lying to her viewers just to try and bring herself up. She's not receiving hundreds of messages from any men. It could be the most desperate men in the world. It could be fat, greasy men with chicken bones on their man boobs. And she's not receiving hundreds of messages from these individuals a week either. You feminists have totally destroyed your own movement. I don't think you guys even see it yet. This is the worst part about it. You guys are in complete denial. You're blind as a bat. You cannot actually see what you're doing to your own movement that you're so proud of. At first, it was just to gain equal rights when it came to work and for pay and for like voting rights and things like that. It was just to be equal in society. And okay, great. Women had every right to go for that. But then when it came to, you know what? We don't really need men, we're better than men. No, this is where you guys lost at your own game and you're too dumb and blind and quite frankly, immature to see it. Now, for those of you that actually have a set of looks to hide behind, yes, that works for you for now. You like to call yourselves powerful women. Having a good job that pays you a lot of money does not really qualify you as a powerful person. You can still be very mentally weak because you put on this big facade, this big show that you're a powerful person. There's a good chance that when you go home and you lock your door and you turn off your lamp and you lay down your head in your pillow, you're not very powerful at all. So a girl like this, when she jumps in front of a camera and she hits record, her main goal is, with this video here, her main goal is to put insecurity in the minds of somebody who's a conservative, to make them a little self-conscious, like, am I not good enough for my husband? Is my husband actually out there gallivanting around, looking at women like this? But her main purpose behind these videos is nothing more than pure projection. She is a lonely person. She has nobody to go home to except for either a plant, a cat, or a dog. And she's trying to project that loneliness on somebody else, because what's the bottom line here? Misery loves company.
I was crying in the pizza restaurant with my boyfriend. He's my husband now. I'm not gonna call him. I feel weird about that. He's my boyfriend. And I'm just crying. I just start crying because I realize how incompetent I am trying to start my rebellion on here. For those of you who know, I've been trying to start a rebellion. And I'm just like, but I'm like, it's not exactly my fault. It's like all these things coming up, this repressed energy, like my anger, my absolute anger. You get what I mean? No, you don't. You don't get what I mean. I've been screaming to a phone for the past 2 years, not going anywhere because I'm incompetent and I don't know how to lead a rebellion and nobody will help me.
Hey, you're going to pay for a $200 million ballroom in the White House because Donald Trump wants to dance. Yeah, your tax dollars, you're paying for a $200 million ballroom. Fuck Medicaid, fuck Medicare, fuck the VA, fuck Social Security, fuck you ever buying a goddamn house. In the meantime, we're also going to sign an executive order that makes being homeless illegal. You're paying for a $200 million ballroom. And I know all of you MAGA voters are going to support this because you're just bootlicking cucks. You don't have any fucking morals. All you care about is what King fucking Dolan tells you to care about. You're incapable of thinking for yourselves, you fucking servile worms. It's pathetic. It's a disgrace. You are a fucking disgrace.
This is how you obliterate a shorter fighter. Her head is at my shoulder level, which is where I get maximum rotational force through my arms. We're gonna take advantage of...
Well, I'm autistic and bisexual, and I don't want to be put on a registry, and I don't want my data to be used illegally by RFK, and I don't want to be shipped off to a health farm by RFK that he's gonna, he plans to put us all on, similar to I shouldn't say similar, it's a health farm version of the concentration camps in Alligator Alcatraz, and nobody deserves to be in concentration camps. That's Nazi shit.
Trump supporters are upset that they are being cut off by friends and family because then they are stuck with each other, and being stuck with Trump supporters is worse than hell. Going to hell is an upgrade from the company of Trump supporters, I assure you. It is a miserable, toxic cult.
And his name is John C.
Democratic Socialists fucking win elections, you fucking Democrats. Listen the fuck up. I need y'all to go on an FDR generational run with this man. I need y'all to legalize being born in Uganda and you could be president right the fuck now!
So I just got yelled at for asking a very reasonable question. So I'm applying to go somewhere and I just wanted to know, are there accommodations for people who struggle with time blindness and being on time, you know? And then the person I was with interrupted and acted like I was asking something else. And then when we were done, they actually started yelling at me and saying that accommodations for time blindness doesn't exist. And if you struggle with being on time, you'll never be able to get a job. You know, provided you're trying your absolute best to be there. And then they're like, your stupid generation wants to destroy the workplace. And yeah, I think that a culture where workers are just cut off because they struggle with being on time, when there's other solutions that we can look to, I think that just anybody who thinks it's okay to just treat people like that, yeah, that culture needs to be dismantled. And then I asked that person, how can you feel good about yourself upholding this kind of system? And then to think I'm entitled. No, if people think it's okay to treat others like this, that's entitlement.
Okay, this is the best example of a young snowflake that you can get. You young people out there, not even liberals, just you young people, the young generation, the ones that are entitled, that self-entitled attitude, like this young girl has right here. You guys are lost. You guys are screwed. If you guys do not change the course that you're on, you guys are finished. It's already done. It's already over. Throw in the towel. Life does not get any easier than it is for you in this very moment. It only gets tougher as time goes on. As you get older, you get more responsibility. Do you accommodate to time blindness? Today is August 5th, 2025. I'm a 50-year-old man. I've never heard of time blindness before today. Nobody will ever accommodate to time blindness. If you honestly feel that you cannot get your ass out of a bed and get to work, it doesn't matter what time it is. If you only have that one job, even if you start at 6 in the morning, you have no damn reason not to be there. Your job is your priority. If you have a family, you need a job to provide for your family. If you think, well, you know, I just can't move fast enough in the morning, I gotta have a good breakfast and a 48-minute long shower before I can leave the house. If these are things that are causing you to be late, you're screwed. You guys would never have lasted at all in the 70s and 80s. You guys would have been done. And it was a happier time back then. A much happier time back then. People were not half as miserable as they are now, but you were expected to go out and work. And that has not changed. It's 2025. If you want to survive, it's a dog-eat-dog world. Get off your ass, stop feeling sorry for yourselves, toughen up. What's the saying that Candace Owens said? I mean, I'm not really too happy with her lately, but it was a great saying. Life is tough, get a helmet? Yeah, that's absolutely legitimate. Life is tough, get a helmet, buckle up. Oh my God. You guys are legitimately supposed to be the people of tomorrow, the people that we leave everything behind to. You guys are the next generation. You guys are supposed to be the ones that are going to be like running businesses, lawyers, doctors. You guys are supposed to be those people, but no, you guys are so self-entitled, lazy, and dumb. Dumb as doornails. Quite honestly, if you guys do not get your acts together, we're all screwed. Everybody's screwed. Oh boy.
But then seeing things like the Sydney Sweeney ad or Alligator Alcatraz or just everything, I know that people still don't believe me. And I think I wake up every morning and they're taking down something about Black people or prosecuting and I'm just sitting here like you would expect, like thousands of phone calls to come in through my lifetime. Say, oh my God, like now it's bad, like now. But I don't think that they know, you know, and I just don't feel believed. And I don't love that for me, because I imagine if even I had believed a lot sooner, we could have saved a lot of people, you know.
It's the final brain cell.
I can't stand how cruel and awful men are to women. And honestly, I mean, I think the reason she lost this election is because so many men cannot stand competent women. They can't. It bugs them. They'll say it's the economy. They'll say it's, the working class. It's not. No. It's because men are stupid. All men are stupid, including me. And I recognize that, which is why I want to be a woman. I'm done with this masculinity thing. Men are stupid, and they're the reason the world sucks. Men create all the problems. Thanks.
This is how you generate explosive power in your strikes. You're going to step in and plant your feet. You're going to drop your weight and really load up the hips and shoulders. And now the key to explosive power.
So Orange Mussolini has sent a lovely little truth tweet to Sydney Sweeney saying that she's so hot and she had the hottest ads and only did it because she's been found to be a registered Republican. He got on his knees quick. But this is the leader of the free world. Crazy.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to show you how beautiful my top surgery was. So well, there's no scars, there's no nothing, just like man titties.
Unbelievable resurrection for the Undertaker.
I don't know if this is insensitive to ask, but for the people that want it themselves, like, can you take out the president and then do it after?
I don't understand what the holdup is with getting Trump out of office, because you don't need to do the legal proceeding of getting an actual president out of office anymore, because he's not the president. All of the legal proceedings are out the window because he's a fascist dictator. There's a huge fucking difference if Kamala Harris was proven to win, and they've already told everyone this, and we've been talking about that shit for months now. Since all of that shit was proven, he's not actually a president, so he's not protected by any laws. He's not protected as the president from any of those laws because he's a fascist dictator. Hello? Are y'all going to make him leave and arrest him? Like, what he did was treason. He needs to be in fucking prison. Hello? Like, he fucking rigged an election. That's as treasonous as it gets. Like, the fuck you mean? Why is he still in office in the first place when he's not the president? And Kamala, shit, she doesn't even want the fucking job anymore because he's done butchered everything. If I was her, I wouldn't want the fucking job either, because now, what, is she supposed to stand up and become president now some way or somehow because it was stolen from her, and now she has to go behind his baby bitch ass and fix everything he fucked up while her people are complaining at her the entire time, blaming her, saying it's her fault because she's a woman, this, that, and the third, even though it's because his bitch ass fucked everything up before she got into office. Anyways, I'm done ranting. Like, if I was her, I would not fucking take that job. Like, they're going to completely fuck her and turn her into the bad guy. Like, I don't want Vance to be president either, and he shouldn't become president either, since he's also involved in like faking all this shit and screwing everybody over. So he should be arrested for treason too. I don't give a fuck. All of the administration needs to be arrested for their complacency in this matter. All of them need to be held accountable, not just the shitty dictator, not just like, I'm just not understanding what the fuck this Supreme Court and Congress are doing. It's their literal fucking jobs to make sure this doesn't happen, and here we fucking are. Y'all want to know the real reason why they won't fucking get that motherfucker out of office, even though he's a fascist dictator? It's because all of the head honchos of the administration and members of Congress and the Supreme Court, all of those people, most of them are probably on some list somewhere where they did some kind of groomy, grapey shit, and they don't want to get arrested for it or held accountable or lose their jobs or their money, so they're, like, protecting each other like the scum that they are. It's one giant ass grapey human trafficking ring, and they're just human trafficking us all fucking willy-nilly and shit, and they're getting away with it too. Even that little fucking kid, Elon Musk's brat, was saying everything out loud for y'all to hear, and y'all weren't even listening to that little boy when he was like, oh, we can do the quiet stuff out loud and do whatever we want. Yeah, that kid, y'all should have been listening to him. Like, his kids hear shit, and they repeat it back by, like they're parrots and shit, so, like, yeah, I believed him whenever he said that shit months ago. Some of y'all are naive, gullible, and foolish, but all I'm saying is, if we get a new president and they're actually the fucking president this time and not a dictator, y'all need to not put all the bullshit that Trump did on the new president, because that is not the new president's fault that a dictator came in and fucked everything up for everybody. Like, y'all need to be patient and be understanding, because this new person is going to have to come in and fix all of this shit, and it's going to take time, and it's going to be fucked up for quite a while. So, like, I guess just strap in and stop fucking bitching and complaining every 2 seconds.
Okay, this falls perfectly in line with the segment just before this one. This is the next generation of people. Take a good look at this individual. This person here, because one CIA agent, we're gonna get into this here for a second, guys, so prepare for a little bit of a rant. Because one CIA agent came on out, and a little bit more of a background on the CIA agent. As I said in the last video, or the video before that, this person claims to have done an audit with, I believe it's the NSA. You guys correct me if I'm incorrect there. The NSA came out and they did an audit in December of 2024, 1 month after the election. Now, the thing is, this ex-CIA agent had nothing to do with audits. He's never done audits. I don't even think the NSA does audits. Again, correct me if I'm wrong about the NSA. I have a feeling I'm saying the wrong letters there. This guy in the CIA was assigned to human trafficking. So what on earth would make any of these woke-tard liberals actually believe a word that came out of this guy's mouth when he went from human trafficking to auditing an election a month after the election happened? Then it turns out this guy's been out of the government. He hasn't been CIA since April of 2024. This guy was full of shit. This is why there's no word about any of his findings anywhere out there. No news media is talking about it whatsoever. It's only, of course, on TikTok. Now, the thing is, these people are extremely simple-minded, especially the younger generation of liberals that have all this hair in their face and all this metal in their face. They cannot do any form of critical thinking. All it took was one person. And this guy, this girl, this person here is stating, oh, Trump is no longer a legitimate president. Kamala Harris won, so legally, there's no proceedings. Trump's just got to get out. Because what? One guy, apparently, nobody's even heard it from this one guy except from one other TikTok influencer who claims to have heard it from the one guy. And that's good enough for all you liberals. All you needed to hear was one person claim that they audited the election and that, nope, Kamala Harris actually won in a landslide. One person. Nobody else to back this person up. Just that one person. And that was good enough for you guys. How on earth do you guys honestly think Republicans and conservatives felt when Joseph Robinette Biden got his 81 million popular votes? And we were expected to just swallow that and believe that. Anybody who questioned it got canceled. And there was a lot more reason to question that election over the one that just passed. Because, again, Biden didn't even really campaign. He sat in his basement. And he destroyed even Barack Obama. He destroyed Barack Obama in popular votes. Joe Biden, the most boring president, the most mentally incompetent president to ever step foot in that office, got the most popular votes in history. And you guys still believe this. That's the funny thing. You guys are still convinced that 2020 was all good. It was a free and fair election, a safe and secure election. But this election had just passed because it didn't go the way that you guys expected, because Kamala Harris did not win the election. Keep in mind, 107 days before election day, none of you guys were able to stand her. All of a sudden now she's your savior. That's the funny thing here. You guys are completely hypocritical. You guys didn't even get to vote to select her to be your candidate. She was given to you. You guys were not given a choice. Y'all seem to forget that as well. You never questioned your elections before this one. But because Donald Trump won the election and you guys just cannot take it, all it took was one ex-CIA agent to come out and say, I did an audit, and I've determined, and I have proof, and I'm willing to go in front of Congress, that Kamala Harris won the election in a landslide. And you guys are 110% convinced now. You guys claim to be so highly educated. You guys claim to be so smart. Critical thinkers. You tell us to pick up a book all the time. Yet, you guys put it on full display for the world to see just how incredibly stupid, gullible, and easy to program and propagandize your hamburger meat brains. How easy it is to do. See, most of you on the left, most of you know, most of you are fully aware that Donald Trump not only won the election, he kicked Kamala's ass. Most of you do know this, but there's young, selfish, progressive liberals like this, the snowflake liberals, the ones who want to sit on their ass and just collect government benefits and self-diagnose themselves that they have some type of disability as to why they have to stay home. They have to claim that they are neurodivergent or that they have some form of autism, that they diagnose themselves once again. And there's, people out there that claim that it's totally valid for you to self-diagnose yourself, because who knows you better than you? This generation of people are that selfish where they feel the rest of the country should be set aside to fulfill their needs. So they're hanging on to any string of hope that they can get, and in complete denial that no matter what you guys do, no matter what you guys say, no matter what you guys dream, no matter what fantasy, make-believe bubble that you guys live in, no matter what, Donald Trump is going to remain as your president for the next 3.5 years. So buckle up, toughen up, and get with the program. All right, guys, that is it for this one. If you guys are new to the channel and you're not subscribed as of yet, please consider doing so. If not, if you can like the video, share the video, pass it around, interact with it in one way or another, that'll be greatly appreciated. And I shall see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, guys.
What in the country crock calamity is happening? Tinfoil hat time, y'all. Tie it tight, because this is going to sound crazier than hell. Nature is not naturing. Time is not timing. The sun is not sunning. The moon is not mooning. The bugs are not bugging. Birds are not birding. The weather is not weathering. Something is so off. Let me tell you something. As somebody who has spent their entire life in the mountains, in nature, in the woods, ever since I was a kid, highly empathic, highly intuitive, Mother Nature is crashing the F out. And I'm not even exaggerating. And don't tell me it's the big CC. That shit has been changing since the dawn of time. The vibes are not vibing. I cannot tell you the last time that I've seen a field of lightning bugs. Maybe twice in 10 years. I rarely see wildlife anymore. And I live in these Appalachian mountains. Time is not timing. Get up, I drink my coffee, take a poop, it's time to go to bed again. 12 hours is the new 2. The birds, those bitches are crashing out. They chirp from midnight to 3 a.m. La 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 la. Birds didn't do that when I was a kid. They didn't start till the chickens crowed. The sun, it's not sunning. We spent our entire lives in the sun, from daylight till dark. I wouldn't even get a sunburn. 15 minutes outside, you could cook a potato through and through now. It's hotter than Matthew's favorite spoon. Two rats can't even get in a wool sock now. They'd have a heat stroke. They had to go silk, it's more breezy that way. Poles are poling, the oceans are reversing. Rain doesn't even smell like rain. Grass doesn't even feel like grass. You remember how grass used to feel? You might as well walk on a bed of nails now. Thumbtacks, hot coals, shards of glass, Legos. Don't even tell me to touch grass. The grass isn't even grassing. Lightning looks different. The thunder sounds different. Water tastes different. Nothing rots, nothing molds. Birds ain't flying right. Deer ain't deering. I hardly ever see rabbits and squirrels anymore. Even the moon is different, y'all. Ain't keep planes in the air. Everybody got them dead eyes. Music doesn't music anymore. TV doesn't TV anymore. Humanity has lost that spark, that connective flare. The air doesn't even smell the same anymore. I don't know what is happening. I could go on and on. You can tell me some things that you've noticed. Drop that down below. We'll discuss it. But all I know is I notice stuff. And I've been noticing this for a while. Like 5 to 10 year kind of while. This ain't just a generational difference. This ain't just a conscious shift, a cultural shift. I fear there is something happening in my bones. Anybody else? Okay, toodaloo. Go with the Lord. Have a great apocalypse. Can't wait. Just another millennial milestone. Jolly.